Tales from the Basement, one more time. I'm Artie.
I'm Prospect.
And here we are once again. Today's date is
the 30th of October, ladies
That's
and gentlemen.
right.
One day away from Halloween.
One day away from Hallows Eve. How you feel about that, homie?
Honestly, I don't celebrate Halloween. I'm not a fan of Halloween. The only thing I really do on Halloween is like stay home and watch like all of these like Stephen King movies and Friday the 13th things like.
Oh, my fault to cut you off, homie. Before we get started, that was 10 Crack Commandments by the notorious late and great B.I.G.
You already know. Shout outs. R.I.P.
The best hustling song I feel ever recorded.
Shout outs to cigarettes, Newports all day. We got to throw that out there.
That's right. We're a little discombobulated today, so we just gonna get all the shout outs out the way. Shout out to Newport. Shout out to Cancer. Shout out to Budweiser, America's. Cheers, homie.
America all day.
America all day. So, like you were saying, you stay home and watch movies.
Yeah, I sit home and watch movies. Usually that's what I do. Maybe order a pizza. You know, do the scary movie thing like that. And then I'm a big kid, so I either go to the store or my mom's is still, I still fucks with my mom's on Halloween. She usually like to get us candy, and then we come to her house. And then she usually has the candy in a bowl. We just sit there and we just eat candy and pizza until I just feel like I can't do it no more. I want to go home. And
all right, I respect that. I really respect that. You do Halloween nostalgically. You know, footy pajamas, laying on your stomach with your legs up.
All that stuff.
All right.
I feel like a kid again.
All right. I'm a family man. I got kids, so I got to do the whole trick-or-treating thing and the knocking on people. If I knock on your door, please be nice to me because I don't want to be there.
What are you dressing your kids up as?
My daughter, she's going to be Harley Quinn. She's under the impression that she's the only kid that's going to be Harley Quinn, so she's going to be disappointed tomorrow.
Disappointed.
Every little girl in America wants to be Harley Quinn for Halloween if they saw it.
It was a good movie, and that's why it motivated a lot of people to buy that costume.
I didn't like it. The movie game is getting played the fuck out.
You seen the joke in that movie? It was like real modern.
It was real modern. They gave him the face tats and shit. Maybe he coming out with a mixtape. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked like he could be one of those rappers. All of a sudden, just come out of nowhere.
Young jokes.
Yeah, like something like that.
I mean, he got the style. He got the colored hair. He got the grill. He got the face tattoos and the jewelry.
You used to pitch that to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch that. The Young Jokes mixtape coming out with the single. What's it called? F Batman.
Ooh, that's a hard go-getter song right there.
That's a trap banger. So
I can see the remix on that right there, man.
With Future.
Something like that. Maybe Future, Lil Wayne get on it. You gotta throw Drake on there. Drake always gotta be on it. Drake is everywhere.
You.
That man is everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't heard Drake, you living underneath a rock.
I hate to hate on a nigga because he's doing his thing and fuck it, Drake is Drake, man.
Oh, Canada.
But, I mean, since you mentioned movies, I'll talk about something that was pissing me off. This new Tyler Perry movie, #1 in America.
Oh, the Halloween joint? It's like Tyler Perry dressed up like as Madea.
Tyler Perry dressed up like Madea. He dressed up like Jason. Tyler Perry dressed up like Carrie and had blood come out.
Can you cut it out, guy? I hate that shit.
I'm tired of Tyler Perry, man. I'm just tired of him.
I'm sick and tired of that guy. Every movie he comes out in, like literally, as soon as I seen it, like the commercials, I'm like, why is Tyler Perry making that movie? Like that other movie when he was like an agent or something like that, and he was holding his wife in her arm and he was dying or some shit like that. I'm just there looking at him like, bro, stop doing movies like that. You're not, James Bond. You're not the other guy, what's his name? Jason Bourne.
He's none of that. He wants to be secret agent Tyler Perry, but what people are not getting about Tyler Perry, and I know people know it, but that's the fucked up thing, is that people know that Tyler Perry is giving people the same fucking movie every time.
It's the same thing. The only difference is that Tyler Perry doing it.
Yo, but no, that pisses me off because a lot of directors do that. How many fucking different Star Wars they done made that been the same movie? But at least George Lucas give you some new characters.
That's true.
At least he give you some new shit. What Tyler Perry, he giving you the same hello, how you doing every single time.
I can't even stomach none of his movies, man. Yo, I'm so serious. I tried to watch like 1 or 2 and I just gave up because I was like, yo, this ain't for me. Tyler Perry, you're not funny. And I know a lot of people, I had this argument before, and a lot of people said to me, they were like, oh, that's just like, Tyler Perry's like, he's like the black man basically coming out with the black movie, you know what I mean, for black people. And if you think I'm wrong, I'm not trying to make a racism right now. I'm being so serious. Like, I feel like Tyler Perry basically, he stood up and was like, oh, they're not really making a lot of movies that have a lot of starring black people, you know what I mean, as their leading roles. So he decided, you understand what I mean, to form like his own little thing where it was like, okay, now we're going to make these types of movies, but just have black stars doing the leading roles, and then we'll have supporting actors who are not black. And if you think I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, look at the movies and look at the type of movies that he's making.
Can I just say,
this is not a racism.
Nah, we're not trying to be racist, and I respect Tyler Perry personally for what he's doing for the black community. He's putting a lot of money in black actors' hands. He's doing great things. But my problem with Tyler Perry is he's not being creative. And he's selling it to his own people, and they absorbing it, and they know what they getting, and they go anyway. It's like Jordans on Saturday. Niggas gonna buy the shit. They gonna buy it, and they gonna fuck with it. But does that make it okay to take all the real art out of it and just keep giving people the same thing every fucking week? How many times you gonna see Tyler Perry in a dress? Tell us a new story, man.
Sick of that.
Let me act out a Tyler Perry movie right now. Hello, how you doing? Something about Jesus. Everybody cries.
That's
the
one.
End.
That's one.
The
What's
end.
the second one? What's the second one?
I'll give you one more. Hello, how you doing? Something about Jesus. Everybody crying. The end.
I seen that one too.
Yeah, that was part 2.
I seen that one too.
And it's the same shit. And black people like, oh, you going to see the new Tyler Perry movie? I love Tyler Perry. Really?
Oh, what is so funny about him, though? You tell me if any of his movies have you sitting there like, damn, man, that movie was, you know, it was actually funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I've watched several Tyler Perry movies. I got a girl who's black. I gotta watch it. I watched it, but it's bullshit. And I tell her like, yo, how you like this? Like, and the fucked up thing is people get mad at you and they try to make it into like oh, you attacking this Tyler Perry because he's black and because no, dude, he's giving you the same fucking movie.
He sucks at these movies.
Yeah,
man.
and I've seen him in other roles. He was in Ninja Turtles. He done did other shit. He's a subpar actor, and he's made a lot of money in that. But that don't excuse the fact that he's not really putting out anything new and good.
You know what I think he's good at when he does those commercials. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen him do commercials. I think he's great at doing commercials. If I had any advice for Tyler Perry, even though he probably would never even take my advice, because who the fuck am I? But I would tell him, bro, stick to commercials.
Stick to commercials. Stick to other shit. You know
stop
what?
Moving your hands into the commercial, because he moves his hands so much in the commercial. You need to stop
he's
that.
real handsy. He jazz hands.
Everywhere, man. It was like every word he wanted to pronunciate, he just had to move his hands. Tyler Perry, stop doing that, man. You know how many times black people have fought to take off that stereotype? And you get on TV and you talking about cancer and you moving your hands like you fucking Free Willy. Relax. Talk. Get it out there. Finish the commercial. Stick to commercials. Stop making movies.
He got my homie got a lot of Tyler Perry hate. All I'm saying is Tyler Perry could make TV shows. You know what I mean? But they deal with like crackheads and shit like that. So I respect it. But my thing is like, I was watching, alright. Have you ever seen Mr. Brown's? Meet the Browns?
I have. And honest to God, that I feel was a better show than the Tyler Perry bullshit that I seen that came on TV recently.
Alright,
honestly, the Browns was like, it was a made up family. You understand what I mean? You ain't never, you seen the grandpa? You understand right? What was his name?
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown? Like, you ain't never seen a character like him on TV for a minute. You understand what I mean?
That nigga stole that character. How dare you say that?
From who?
Who was the first tacky old nigga on TV? I'm not even gonna say nothing. Tell me you know who I'm talking about. Who's the first tacky, dressing crazy old nigga on TV?
I want to say that guy. What's his name? The guy that has the house, Pee Wee Herman.
Stop it. I'm talking about black.
Oh man, I don't even know.
Pops.
I don't see.
Pops from the Wayans brothers.
From the Wayans. Oh, okay.
Come on now.
Okay.
He's just a fat Pops.
I guess if you're looking at it like that, I mean.
Yeah, he the fat Pops. But Pops was like a more hood, whip your ass type. Mr. Brown is like just an old corny nigga. And the other thing that pissed me off was that he got a daughter in the show named Cora, right? Lives with him in his house.
Right.
And she calls this
That's
dude.
the big one, right?
Yeah.
The big girl.
She calls him Mr. Brown. That's your daddy. Why the fuck you always call him Mr. Brown?
I never noticed that.
I noticed that.
I think that's to like get you to realize like what the show is about. It's about Mr. Brown. You understand what I mean? Like it's a logistical thing as far as like getting people to understand who he is.
Man, that don't make no fucking sense. Would you let your daughter call you Mr. Brown all the fucking time? She living in your house, eating your food, showering in your shower.
Hell no, man. You better call me daddy, man.
Mr. Brown? What the fuck is that? Man, Tyler
I
Perry.
Mr. Bread. If we had to be colors, you know, man, I want to be Mr. Bread.
That's why in Reservoir Dogs, the dude gave out the colors. Because the guys like you.
Because the guys like me?
They pick their own colors. You seen that movie?
No, I did see Reservoir Dogs. I don't think I remember that part, though.
You know how it's Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink, Mr. Blue?
Yeah.
They didn't pick those colors. The dude gave it to him. And the guy asked the same question you did. And he said, because if I let you pick your own colors, everybody's going to fight over who wants to be Mr. Black and who wants to be Mr. Red.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, niggas like you. Mr. Brown. Man,
well, anyway, I Mr. Red for today since we talked about Mr. Brown.
Let's get into it, homie. We lost track what we smoking on.
Now we smoking on some, I don't even know what this is. Nigga dropped it off to me and said it was something else. He said it was goom, a goblin, or something, like some made up name. You know how it is.
Yeah.
They don't even know what it is. They just make that shit up. But I think in my head that's Girl Scouts. I think so. It don't taste like it though, because Girl Scout got like a distinct taste.
Is it a sativa or indica?
I think it may be an indigo blue, maybe. You know, it used to grow in Mexico on the north side of the mountain. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's good to smoke on weed, period.
These are just facts that they gave me. I'm not really checking them or nothing like that. We didn't Google this stuff.
Nah, none of this is Googled. If you trying to fact check this, don't even waste your time because believe what we tell you.
Speaking of Google, how great is Google? How great is Google?
I love Google.
Seriously, like Google has made my life so much easier. Whenever I have a question, whether it be like, what does an ingrown hair mean when it's sticking out your balls, or like, what is that? You know, why is there like a cyst coming out of there, or why is my leg twitching whenever I do this? Man, you ask Google, and Google will tell you everything.
I don't really like to use Google for that reason because Google is scary when you do that. If you Google,
it gives you the truth. That's what it does.
My nigga, you know how your fingernail kind of bends a little bit as it grows?
I have never had that happen to me.
Exactly. I have. For some reason, I think I banged my hand, and when my fingernail was growing on my thumb, it was growing kind of curved. And I've seen people with hands like that before. I know you have too. Where like their nail kind of curls over. Like, see how your nail grows? Like it kind of just does like a little curl.
I thought that's when people don't cut their nails for mad long.
Nah.
It's like,
I cut my nails regularly. And sometimes when you have those you ever feel like a little ripple on your nail?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I Googled that because I was curious because I cut it and I'm like, damn, like I'm pressing the nail clipper under my nail, like it's curved a little bit.
You think that's what it is?
So
maybe you're masturbating too much. Maybe that's it.
I mean, is 6 times a day too much?
I'm at 8, so I mean,
all right,
6
so
shouldn't be that much. That can't be the problem then.
All right, so my nail was curving and I cut it and I Google, why is it curving? And Google says, all of a sudden I get this long ass paragraph as to
you got cancer.
I have cancer.
I knew it.
Yes, me with just cutting my nails has cancer. So
I was gonna say that. That was my second guess.
Apparently, your nails have a lot to do with your physical health. And Google was saying that when your nails are curved, or they're rippled, or they start to turn yellow, that's a sign that something is failing in your body.
Oh, so that means like you maybe have like bad blood circulation or
something is wrong with you.
That.
Something is wrong with you if your nails are curling and they're yellow and they're all fucked up. So, I mean, Google. I don't like Google because sometimes it scares me.
What if I'm shitting a lot? Is that like a cancer problem? It probably is, man.
I don't know.
Everything leads back to cancer. Shout out to cancer. Shout out to Newports once again.
Newports. Please light one.
Oh my goodness.
Please light one. Put one in the air.
Newport Company, tobacco companies, if you're ever listening, I know this is strange that 2 guys would actually even support you guys after all them truth commercials. We gonna get to those right now, by the way. But honest to God, we fucking love cigarettes. We love fucking Newports. And if we gonna try to kill ourselves, the best way to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I have to say. What's better than a menthol cigarette Newport on a nice stressful day when you're coming home and you realize you gotta deal with kids and you gotta deal with your baby mama and there's no food in the house, and you know when you get there you gotta walk your ass back outside and get food for them, and you probably not even gonna get to eat. Your food probably gonna end up cold. They probably gonna end up eating your shit too.
Damn.
And you gonna go hungry the rest of the night. But as long as you got a pack of Newports,
it's all good.
Oh my God. And I speak that just because I've heard it from people real close to me, real homies that always share that with me, and it's real. It's the truth.
Yo, it's good to have Newports because I didn't have weed yesterday. And not having weed made me appreciate Newport so much because I couldn't
surprised you even alive not have weed yesterday. Oh my God.
Yeah. I was on edge. I was on edge. But I survived. Then I had Newports and it saved me. Every time I felt the urge, I just lit one.
That's like every time I see a True commercial, I literally want to light a cigarette.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like, you know those commercials when they just come out and they show you the lung and it's just filling with black and goop, and you just like the person's there and they talking with that little mic and they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They telling you not to take a shower with this shit. Yeah, you know what commercials I'm talking about.
I know exactly what commercials.
Literally, I
used to love swimming.
There it is. That's it. Little Michael Phelps like used to be. You know what I mean?
I used to be really fast.
It happens. Look, it happens, and I know we shouldn't be joking about it, but look, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
It's
Real
gonna
talk.
happen. God
It
bless
is what
you.
it is.
God bless you out there.
God bless
Like
everybody who smokes cigarettes. God bless everybody who got cancer.
Word.
But the commercials, it does something subliminal to your mind that you're just like, holy shit, is that really what's happening in my body? Yo.
Light a beer.
Hey, yo, light a beer out right now. Pass me that Newport right now.
Right now, let me get that.
You know what I mean? And I've had those cases where people next to me be like, yo, are you fucking crazy? You just seen a commercial about that shit.
You just smoked one.
And you just finished smoking one, and now you telling me to light up another one? I'm like, hell yeah. You know what's killing me right now? You know what I can't believe right now? That you wasting your fucking time telling me that you can't believe that I'm telling you to light a cigarette. Light that shit, man.
Stop playing.
Wasting your time telling me that shit.
Light a cigarette.
I'd rather have you not talk and discuss me and debate me and just light a cigarette, man.
The thing about cigarettes that kills you, and the fucked up thing is that you're killing yourself. So, you know, when things like that happen, you know, look inward. Like, I look at it like, yo, God bless me. If anything ever happens to me, you know what? I consciously made the decision to do that. So, you know, you live with your actions. I don't want to go out like that. Nobody wants to go out like that. But, I mean, if you drive your car 5 miles over the speed limit, you could die. You still do that.
I don't want to go out like that, but if I had to do that machine shit, like the machine voice with the recorder, I would tell them, yo, nothing for nothing, give me the Darth Vader special. You know what I mean? Like,
I want T-Pain.
I want to be able to talk like Darth Vader whenever I go around. You know what I mean?
I want T-Pain. People would not be creeped out by T-Pain.
I want to creep people out though. That's my thing.
I feel
like in the middle of the night you walk into the store, you just creep up behind somebody and you just start talking like Darth Vader. They gonna start freaking out. It's gonna be hilarious. But them truth commercials, I'm telling you, the true thing about those commercials is that they make you want to smoke cigarettes.
They make you want to smoke cigarettes. I'm telling you, remember I was talking about it? Advertisements, subliminal messages, all that shit gets in your head, yo. Like right now I'm smoking a cigarette. And I just smoked one.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is. And the fucked up thing is, when I think about changing something else in my life, you know what I'm saying, and doing things differently, whenever I'm faced with that anxiety, what do? Smoke more.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. What is there else to do at that moment? It's not like you're gonna fix anything. Smoke a bogey.
Yeah.
Relax. Take a break. It's like that. It's like those Snickers commercials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is it, Snickers or Milky Ways?
I think it's, I don't know, Twix.
Is it?
You break the Twix.
Nah, the one that's like, got a moment, grab a Snickers, right? Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like that, but like for smokers, it's like, got a moment, grab a Newport.
Yeah.
I don't know why they never came out with that commercial. Because they would have dead ass had a lot of people on board with that. Look how good it worked for the Snicker people. I don't even know if we're talking about the right company, but it worked good for chocolates, and if it worked good for chocolates, it should work good for cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know, advertisement is just like that. You know what I mean?
I would love some free swag from Newport. Like if they even gave me a jacket or something, I'll rock that.
Oh my god, I want like the visor, visor, the Newport visor that they give like the Miami thing.
Yeah.
So I could look like one of those people like the whole senior citizens when you come through with the.
And they're gonna be catering your funeral.
Yeah. That's the added bonus. That's the added bonus.
They will be there handing out visors to everybody that comes.
Or maybe like even like a couple stickers. I think a couple stickers would be good. But shout outs to Newports, shout outs to Cancer once again. Shout outs to the True Company for making all of that possible. Because without you guys, I wouldn't want to smoke a cigarette after I just finished smoking one. Thank you, Truth. That's the truth.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Google?
We were on Google before we got into this whole.
We get sidetracked so easily. I think we both have some kind of like ADD.
I don't think it's sidetracked. I think it's more of like we just keep going on the new premise of whatever idea that's coming out of our mind. That's our basis of this whole podcast. Yeah,
kind of. You're getting a little ticket, a front row seat to our banter and our bullshit when we sit in the basement and just smoke bud.
We're not even charging y'all.
We're not charging you. You're getting this for free. We're giving out things for free. That's how good we got it in the basement.
I'm telling you, if I could charge the people right now, I would.
Hell yeah, I need some money.
I
need some money.
I mean, I'm keeping it real. Everybody need money nowadays. Look how tight the economy is. Look how it's hard to find jobs.
If you got a good job, keep that shit.
Oh man, don't let that go for nothing. I know everybody thinking in their head that they hate their jobs, right? And they don't like going to work and shit like that. Think about how worse you'd be if you didn't have a job to go to and hate. Like, think about that. Think about like you showing up to the bar after everybody shows up to the bar after work. Everybody hates their job, hates their life, and you show up to the bar and you happy as shit. And you at the bar and you happy as a motherfucker. And you at the bar with me after I just spent 8 hours at the bar. With a boss I don't even like, and now I'm at the bar, seeing your happy ass walk in there. I'm asking you what's going on. You like, yo, I quit yesterday. Oh really? Get the fuck out, cause you're too happy, and I don't want happy people around me. This bar right now is here for depressed motherfuckers like me.
Yeah,
niggas that hate their job, man.
I hate my job.
I hate people like that, man.
I hate my job.
You gotta appreciate your job.
Yeah, I appreciate your job. Just appreciate your life. You know what I mean? If you want a new job, then switch jobs. But sometimes it's not that easy. You know what I mean? I hate when people say, like, oh, if you don't like a job, just quit. Like, my nigga, you gonna pay my bills? Nah, dog. I gotta show up. I gotta be here.
Alright, it's not like I could go down to the docks and open up my legs and just start collecting checks. You understand what I mean? I'm not a bitch. You understand? Like,
I wish life was that easy. Sometimes I always wonder, how do women have jobs? Like, if I had a pussy, I would never work a day in my life.
Why would you? Your pussy works for you.
That's like a credit card that's good in any store.
Oh my goodness, man.
Any store you walk into with pussy, you should be able to get some.
You should.
You should be able to get some. Why do women pay for anything?
They should call it the pink card. You know how they got the black card. The pink card, man. You just walk in there and be like, yo, let me get this, that, couple of those, and I'll just sit right here and open these up, and you can just... Yeah. However you think it's worth, however much it's worth, you start going in, just do your thing, bro. Understand? I'll make sure to close them up afterwards, Wrap that up for me, bro, type. You know what I mean? Like,
my nigga, I'm telling you, I don't understand. Like, women, like, I never understood, like, how women could be broke. You know what I mean? How can they be broke?
Some people say if they broke, they ugly. You understand?
That's not true. I know a lot of good-looking women that are broke.
Look, even if you broke, though, you can still make money.
Yeah, there's opportunities. There's opportunities out there. And you don't even have to give it up. Because it's like a man will be more excited before they get it. Once they have it, then it's just whatever, and you don't get what you want.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that moment leading up to like when you about to get something, and it's like as soon as you get it, you like, this was it? This really wasn't, I could have had this myself. I could have been here jerking off the whatever the fuck. Yeah. Watching whoever the hell, and after that, nigga, I could just be there and discuss with myself, and I wouldn't have to look at
But it wouldn't cost you nothing.
Exactly, because it costs more. You understand what I mean?
Oh, to go pussy out with somebody. Is expensive.
Are you kidding me?
Pussy is expensive. Okay, let's say you go to a bar, have a couple drinks. Now, the drinks in a bar are expensive like a motherfucker. So you paying almost triple, plus you tipping, so you paying almost triple for whatever you wanted to drink. Whatever you decided to drink is gonna cost you like 3 times more because you're in a bar.
That's true.
You're gonna have to feed the pussy. Pussy has to eat before it opens.
Of course, man. If you don't feed it,
if you don't feed pussy, you can't get in.
Pussy die, they don't stay alive.
Yeah, you gotta feed pussy. Then
it's like a living, breathing thing.
If pussy does drugs, you gotta get pussy drugs. Like, there's a lot of things you gotta do to get pussy to open up.
Whatever pussy asks for, just give it the pussy.
If you can afford it, work within your means. Don't be broke trying to get pussy.
Yeah, don't be one of those guys.
Don't be one of them niggas, yo.
I hate those guys, man.
Don't be broke. Don't spend all your money looking fly and don't got money to take the pussy out. You know what I'm saying? And don't spend all your money with the pussy and then you don't got no money to live your life.
Right.
Like,
and all of this goes on, and it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was watching some shit the other day when they was talking about that. It was like, what would you rather do? Would you rather pay for pussy or stay at home and just jerk off? And I'm thinking to myself, how much money I got in my account right now? That's the first thing on my mind, you know what I mean? I quickly hit my app, check my Chase account, see how many monies I got in there.
Can you afford pussy though?
Once I realized I ain't have nothing but $4, I was like, you know what? I'm staying home.
Yeah.
And that was my decision. It was not like money drove that to me.
Did you jerk it?
Yeah, of course I did, man.
Took some pics of the pussy.
Listen, and the beautiful thing is, man, if you want to talk about getting the whole like experience, bro, listen. I got split screen on my phone. So what you do is you look at a picture of some food and you look at some porno at the same time, man. It's like dinner and a show, man. You understand what I mean? You just imagine yourself at the restaurant eating the food.
And thinking about the pussy.
But listen, you don't got to go nowhere. So right there, you just light up a BI. Got a BI hanging from your mouth, and you just basically clutching the phone with one hand, trying to make sure it don't hit the floor so nobody realize what you're doing and you don't make noise.
You got
and then you jerking.
Phone on your thighs,
you jerking with the right hand, you understand what I mean? Or whatever hand you use, you understand what I mean? And it's going off and it's going crazy, man. And when you finish, man, how much money did you just save, bro? Man, I tell you what, man, I saved a whole lot just by sitting there and doing that.
I done saved thousands. Because I done been in situations where it was occasions where I had to buy gifts. And I done thought, like, buy a gift for pussy to get pussy, or buy nothing and just do me. And I just did me.
That's a good question.
And doing you is pretty good, because I saved some pretty pennies. I got good taste. I'll spend money.
You should do a study, right? You should do a study. Like, if you, like, out the whole year, you just thought about it. You was like, yo, if I need money for Christmas, I just won't take any girls out. I just jerk off. And I save up all that jerk off money, and I just end up buying Christmas gifts.
Do something really good for yourself.
Do something special for people that you love and for yourself with that jerk off money.
Fellas, that's what we need to do.
Think about it. It will bring down the whole AIDS thing. Will bring down, people having babies when they don't want to. You understand what I mean? You can just stay at home.
Adultery, everything.
You stay at home. You can jerk off for a little bit, feel disgusted, and then look at your bank account and realize, listen, if you had $4 before you started jerking off, and when you finished jerking off, you still got $4 in there, it was a good day. Yeah. It was a damn good day, because you didn't even have to spend those $4.
And after you finish jerking off, you don't really care about the pussy no more.
Why would you, man? I just closed that shit down.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the best way to dismiss porn stars automatically, man. I look up whatever porn star I want. If I'm in a black mood, if I'm feeling African, if I'm feeling tribal, you understand? If I'm feeling real slutty, you understand what I mean? I go for my MILFs, you know what I mean? Yeah, I go for my MILFs, you know what I mean? I go for my cougars, and I like my Dominican, my Latinas, my A Street Latinas. Shout out to A Street Latinas, wherever you are. Muy caliente.
That's old. That's throwback that you said that.
I mean, I be on it. I be on the old shit, man.
Yeah,
I like that old onion booty.
Some old school.
I like that old onion booty. I can't deal with that new advanced shit. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's just too much, man. I just click on what I'm feeling, click on the season, on the flavor I'm feeling, basically. And when I'm done with it, I just basically hit the X on the top of the right-hand corner.
It's over.
And it's over. And I never got to see that bitch again. And the beauty of my phone is that they got that little settings where you just go over there and just erase the fucking cookies and you erase all that bullshit. So I never got to see that bitch again. And she don't got my number, so she can't hit me up and fuck shit up. But the next hoe that I pick online, you know what I'm saying? It all works out.
See,
and I still got my $4. Remember that.
I be falling into. Sometimes I fall into like a hole. Like if you looking at porn for too long, I don't know. Like afterwards, you feel disgusted. Because imagine.
You start clicking on other shit. Right?
Yeah, you go far down a rabbit hole.
I know what you're talking about.
You go far down a rabbit hole, and you wake up in a land you never known before. If you spend 20 minutes, I'm really choosy. That's my problem.
You're picky.
I'm very picky. So sometimes I'll just be clicking. I'll see something and I'm like, she not doing enough. Click something else. She not showing enough.
They never doing enough.
I have high expectations, you know, because technology has made me very lazy. Like I can see whatever I want.
See, that's the problem. They soup it up and they make you feel like you have to have like the most baddest thing doing the most worst slightest thing, and that's what we want. Understand what I mean?
No woman will ever be as good as porn unless she does porn professionally, and then it's like, do you really want the porn girl?
That's for sure. Oh my God, and how awkward is it? Wow, we gotta talk about this. How awkward is it when you see porn and you got your girl in the crib and you like, God damn, man, my bitch did some shit like that, man, I fucking break the shit out of her. And then you go home with them expectations thinking, yo, I'm gonna try the same shit. I'm gonna just basically raise up her leg, do the same thing. I try to do some shit like that, man. I end up falling off the bed, hurting my back, man. I was like, how they do this shit? How they get this shit done?
Now, you know what? Porn is not easy. And
they make it look easy, man.
They make it look easy, but then it's shot like they shoot that over a whole day. It's not like they gotta always be hard and always be. Listen, sometimes I just want to get it in real quick. You know, I'm not always in a porn mood, but when I am in a porn mood, I never get the porn experience.
Never.
Nothing ever lives up to porn.
But what about when you try to ask your girl to put that experience into real life shit? Like when you know how awkward that is to tell a girl, listen, I want you to do this, and I want you to do that, and I'm gonna put your legs up here in the back of your head, and I want you to clap real tight, clap real fast for me, do all of this shit, and then she go, where did you get that from? Who told you that idea? And you quickly just open up your phone, you open up the browser, and it says hot slutty sluts, dots 100,000, you know, to the X powers, nigga, and everybody just jizzing on her, and you like, oh, you know, it just came to me. It just, you know, it's one of my fantasies that I always wanted to do since I was younger. That's the lie you always tell them. So they be like, it wasn't that shit that's on your phone right there. That's not that shit that you was looking at last night that I came up in that room and I asked you, why you sitting there in the dark for clutching yourself? Why are you in the room with me? And you go over there like, nothing, just go over there like it was nothing. It was nothing. I was looking at sports. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Bro was doing it. You understand what I mean? I got a little excited. But it's an awkward thing to try to ask your girl to do some porno shit. Because every time you try to ask your girl to do some shit, like, that's the moment where you realize, I'm weird as fuck. Because I literally came up to my girl and I was like, yo, I want you to take this and put this up your asshole. And while it's going in there, I want you to look back at me and I want you to just start speaking in another language like I understand you. And imagine how weird it is to have her look at you and just wonder, where the fuck would you come up with some shit like that? And you just go, hold on one second, I gotta finish the rest of this video, and I'll come back with the rest of the shit I want you to do. You know how awkward that is? They would never do it.
I don't think it would be that. It shouldn't be that awkward. See, my problem is, I don't have that problem per se. I have the problem where I've been with the same person for so long that it's not even a thing. Like, I've seen a baby come out of this person. I can ask for anything.
Does it wreck the whole image though? Of like
nah. I'm using that as an example to say like we've been there. Like this, it's not
nothing.
like
there's nothing you haven't done.
Yeah, it's there already. So if I say, hey, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, massage this cucumber while you jerk me off with your feet and we spit in each other's faces.
I like that.
It doesn't matter. But the whole point is we've been together for so long.
That sounds vegan healthy.
That the answer is no. Because it's like, it's not fun, it's not exciting. We see each other every day. You know what I mean?
And you guys have done it all before.
So that would be just doing something weird for the sake of doing it weird to the other person. You know what I mean?
But if you want to fulfill a fantasy, I say why not?
Yeah.
I say why not?
But, you know, shit don't work out the way you want it to. That's the fucked up thing about relationships, you know.
I got a couple fantasies. I just feel like every time you think in your head you about to ask your girl to do some shit for you, you gotta sit there and you gotta think about it. You gotta be like, yo, if I actually,
is this gonna cost me?
Word, if I actually say this right now, do humans actually say what I'm about to say to other humans? Is this gonna come out right? Is she gonna look at me like, nigga, you from this world or not? You talking about you want me to do what and stick what with? And look at you while I do what? You want me to spit on you while I come on what? Come on, yo. Like, they will leave your ass in a heartbeat, and that's what we worried about. That's why all the time when girls be like, what's your fantasy? Nothing, baby, just being with you.
Support us, though.
That's why I love you.
Support us.
That's why I love you. You know I love you, girl. My fantasy has always been a girl like you. Bullshit. You just got that. That's not your fantasy. Your fantasy is to be on a rooftop with 13 white hoes, everybody going crazy, nothing is squirting all over your face, while there's a black man in the corner and he just so happens to have a little dick. That's right, it's a porno with a black man with a little dick and you looking at him like you Michael Jordan, nigga. Like you over there, nigga, you scrapping and you over here busting nuts. That's what you want to happen, nigga, talking about, no, I love my girl. I love just being with you. That's what I want. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
But, you know.
Can't talk about our real fantasies, nigga. You will leave us in a heartbeat and have us committed.
Yeah.
That's what we trying to say.
Shout out to Budweiser.
Budweiser all day, America all day.
Shout out to Newports.
Answer.
I feel like being in a relationship, it's like you never really get what you want. I feel it's funny is that the people that seem to be the happiest is the people that just bounce around experiencing new people real quick. Like you get that.
Oh, you mean the people walking around catching AIDS?
Yeah.
You mean them?
No, they're the happiest people.
You mean those?
All the people that have AIDS are just brimming with joy.
You mean them?
But you know,
I seen a couple AIDS people smiling as fuck when they was walking outside.
Yeah. But you know, if you're in a relationship, man, just open up and try to be real about your fantasies, because who else do you want to do it with? You know, think about it. You said, okay, I'm going to be with this person, so be with that person. If that's what that person like, listen, nobody else has to know about it. And if they record it, then, you know, hopefully they don't put you on the internet. But, you know, just be with that person, dude. Like, be one with them. Make yourself a fucking soulmate.
And be open to that idea, because remember, ladies, whatever you want to do, there's another dot right behind you that will do that. And then you wonder why we go around cheating and shit. And then you wonder why we go around trying to do something with other women. It's the same principle. It goes vice versa. It goes for men as well. Men, if you ain't eating ass, and you ain't on your shit, and you ain't on your fucking on your Kevin, you ain't on your Kevin right now. You ain't doing what 5? What you supposed to be doing with your bitch, man? Eating the booty.
Yeah.
You supposed to be eating that booty because there's another dude right behind you ready to eat the booty. And if you're not ready to eat that booty, you gotta be ready to lose your
Fellas,
girl.
if you're not eating a booty, just look out your window.
Eat the booty.
Look out your window one day at night. There's a dude standing behind a tree with his phone out, licking his lips, getting pics of your girl ready to eat the booty.
Ready to eat it. And all he waiting for is for her to come out crying in tears in front of your building, and he just walk over and be like, what's up, girl? What's going on? Don't even speak. I know what's going on. Come over here so I can lick that booty.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over.
Yep.
And it's over. You think it never happened to you? You be surprised.
See, it's certain things I say.
Why you think there's so many niggas hanging out in front of buildings every day, man? They just licking their lips, waiting for booty holes to come down and start licking.
Yep.
That's what they do all night, man.
Yep.
And you thought they was out there selling drugs?
Nope. It's booty time.
They out there ready to munch booty.
Mm-hmm.
So get ready for it. Make sure you eating booty, and girls, make sure you doing everything for your man. That's how you keep your man.
That's how relationships stay together.
Ain't no shit like you over here trying to figure us out. Ain't nothing to figure out, nigga. We like sex and we like disgusting shit. Even if you came up to me and was like, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, nigga, I don't think that's disgusting at all. Grab the trash bag and the broom, and we can get this shit happening right now. It don't matter.
Get the zip ties.
I got a cut on my wrist. Should we bandage that shit up? Is it going to sting after that shit gets in there? That's all I want to know. I just want to wrap it up.
That's it.
That's all I'm ready for.
What's your safe word?
Melons.
All right, your safe word is melons?
Melons.
My safe word is tickle me.
Oh, you in.
I don't like to be tickled.
Oh,
you know?
I like that.
Yeah, tickle me.
Mine is melons because I feel like my girl got a nice set of melons.
Yeah, I'm not a titty. I like the ass, man.
I'm a titty guy.
The titties, to me, the titties, like, unless you got a girl that likes to, like, slap her titties all over the place and play with them, then it's... If you got a girl that just got big titties and is like, I hate them, my back always hurts, then you got a boring, I don't want them titties.
I'm like in between. I wouldn't say I'm a titty guy or an ass guy.
You just like pussy?
I just like pussy in general.
I get it.
You know, and when you find that good pussy, is just you gotta make sure you eat the booty.
Yeah,
you understand what I mean? We come back full circle. You understand what I mean? You eat that booty, and after a while, when you check your bank account, your $4 will still be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that. Remember, I said that.
No.
I talked about that.
My wife is expensive, man. If you've been in a long relationship, see, my homie ain't been in a long relationship, but if you've been in a long one, you know.
It feels like forever.
They are expensive. A woman is expensive because it's not even a fact. Like, when you've been with a woman for a long time and you live with her, and she in your house, and you together every day, what adds up is,
Get me something to eat. Can you go to the store? When you go to the store, can you give me this? Can you do that for me?
That's what adds up. And you be thinking like, damn, I spent $100. I ain't even get the pussy yet. I bought her, $20 on the phone, $10 at the supermarket, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so she basically pimping you. That's what she basically doing.
Kinda, you turn into a little bitch, and then the thing is, they front on the pussy.
But you gotta do it. There's no
way around it.
There's no other way
There's no way around it. You kinda lost that fight. So when I hear people say, I'm scared to get married, I'm scared to do this, I understand that, because those people...
You better be scared.
They thought a lot farther ahead than I did.
And a lot farther ahead than a lot of other people.
Yeah, I nosedived right into it, and they were using their brain. And
those people that say that marriage sucks, you know what? We just gotta say one thing: you guys were on it.
Yeah.
You guys read the textbook before this man right here, and I wish he would have read that shit. I wish somebody would have came out with that. I wish they would have had Twitter back then. Maybe your ass wouldn't be a father right now. I don't know.
I love my kids though. I love them.
You gotta love them.
I'm here for them. You know,
they're the most beautiful kids in the world.
See, everybody
says that. Everybody says that. But I'm telling you right now, those are not even my kids. And I tell you right now, nigga, whenever they go outside, nigga, I'm scared Bill Cosby gonna run up on one of them and try to get one of them. You understand what I mean? Like, real talk.
It's scary to have a kid, and every parent,
kids, man.
Unless you're one of those people who plans to have a child, like who says, all right, I'm gonna have a kid when I'm this age and I meet somebody. Everybody else lives with the feeling like, yo, I love my kids are great, I'll do anything for them, I'll die for them right here, Jesus Christ, take me, strike me down, all that bullshit.
If you didn't have the kids right now, would you be happy?
Absolutely.
Oh man, you the most realest nigga I know, Five.
Absolutely.
Realest nigga I know.
But I got my kids, and I'm happy still. I see them every day. I'm like, I love you. You know, you love your kids, but imagine all the money you spent on your kids all the time. Imagine that all back in the pocket.
Ooh.
Not even money, though. Let's not even talk money. Let's talk about, imagine if you could take however old your kid is and put that back in your pocket. Imagine that time that you were sitting in the principal's office because your kid threw up in the classroom. Imagine if you could put that back in your pocket, back in your time bank. What would you be doing? You could have met.
I'd buy like a sandwich.
No, you could have met the love of your life. That time that you was sitting in the principal's office, you could have been at the bakery and oops, bumped into the person you was going to spend the rest of your life with.
Ooh,
your real soulmate.
That's true.
Imagine all that energy, all that, clean up your room. Imagine if you wasn't screaming at one time. What would you be doing?
I'd probably be jerking off.
Yeah?
Honest to God, if I had free time like that and I ain't have no kids, that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, you'd save a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely.
Your house would be so sticky.
Would it?
Yeah. Now that I know that, don't invite me.
Make sure I never invite you to my house, nigga, without a raincoat.
Having kids is great. Having kids is fulfilling. Having kids gives you a legacy. You know, even if you're the dumbest motherfucker in the world, you get a chance to start over. You get a chance to mold something into something better.
With that being said, nigga, I'm all for using condoms and all that good shit, nigga. If you don't want to have kids,
wrap it up.
Kids, and if you want to have kids, yo, don't have kids. Honestly, like, do yourself a favor and don't have kids. I know that sounds crazy. And I know a lot of people say, oh, I love kids. And I love kids too. I want kids myself. And whenever that happens is whenever it happens. But you know what? If I can choose when it happens and when it doesn't, man, I'd rather have the choice, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
If you're going to have a kid, get your finances right. It's
so expensive, right, man?
It's expensive. So get your finances right. Get your job right. Get your living situation right. And most importantly, get your partner right. Don't have kids with some chick that you met at the club and you fucked 2 times and you talking about you love her. You don't love her.
Or some chick you met off on one of these websites, social media, that you just banged one night and you just wanted to do her because she had the same red hair that your ex-girlfriend had. Like, don't do that, man.
Yeah.
They gonna end up stalking you and hawking you, and then you gotta pay $15 to change your phone number, man. That shit is expensive, bro.
Yeah. How many times did you change your number?
Like about 5 or 6. But listen, after a while, they give you like a little discount because they're like, yo, how many times it's been happening? And they're like, you know, it happens.
They just change it for you every 90 days.
And they just do it for me. Like the last time they did it for me because they was like, listen, you know what, Prospect, you've been with us for so long and done changed your number so many times and we done took your money so many times that we just want to give you this freebie.
They gave you a free number.
They gave me a free number. They was like, take this one. Please don't fuck that one up. You know what I mean? And I just literally, I couldn't even give him a guarantee. I was like, I'll call you back in 90 days. That's exactly what I told him. You know what I mean? It's been about 60, so
my homie got
right now, so far, I'm good.
My homie got a lot of little homies running around there.
It's been 60 days, so right now I'm good. You know what I mean?
Send your paternity suits to 123 Main Street.
Don't give the address. Don't give the real one. Don't give the real one.
We are in a anonymous basement in East Harlem.
Word. Shout out to East Harlem.
Yeah, but like,
everything is changing around here, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything is changing.
If you were ever from Harlem, when we was from Harlem, when we grew up here, we was raised here, like, you noticing now they building the 2nd Avenue train line.
They got forever.
They got a lot of police force out here, annoying the hell out of us.
They knocked down all our monuments, my nigga.
They started kicking people out of apartments and buildings.
Yeah, they moving people out. Like, that's real. You know what I mean?
So please, you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you can, go to your local councilman or whatever to seek help. You know what I mean? If you need help, if people pushing you out of your apartments, because we got to stop that, man.
Yeah.
Tradition is tradition, and we've been here for years, man.
We've been here for years. They trying to push us out, you know? Like, that. We'll move on to that. Like, it's crazy that they're taking all the buildings that we grew up in, all the buildings that had people in it that was just doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Affordable housing. They knocked them all down and they put up buildings that nobody around here can really afford to live in.
Yeah, they call low income housing and literally, like, with low income housing, you're like thinking, okay, I'm low income housing, I can afford this. You go and you try to apply to that shit and they literally tell you, yo, you don't even make enough low money, bullshit money to afford this piece of shit apartment that we about to give you. And literally you there in your mind like, well, who the hell did you build that shit for then? Because I live here. I'm in the neighborhood and I need a low income apartment. You mean to tell me you just spent all that time, you spent 1.5 years making all that noise, making me breathe in all that fucking pollution and air that you guys are doing for construction, and when it comes time to apply for that same building that you guys built,
you're not good enough.
I'm not good enough to apply in there because my broke money don't mean that I'm broke money? Come on, man.
They got high standards. They build some shit that we definitely can't afford to live in.
You gotta be broke but not broke. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Like, what is that?
You gotta be alright. Be broke.
What is that? What is an alright nowadays? What is an alright nowadays?
Alright nowadays, I can't even tell you because we spend our money on so much bullshit that you could be alright and still be broke. I know plenty of motherfuckers that working hard just to have a nice car. You know what I'm saying? Just to drive a Mercedes in the city, you fucking spending over a G. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, they eating chiclets for lunch.
Yeah.
They don't got nothing in their fridge when they go home. They eating at their mamas. These are the guys driving Mercedes around.
Yeah, I know plenty of people, man. I know plenty of people that done had jobs where I know for a fact, I'm like, damn, I see you working less hours than me, nigga. And you driving this expensive ass car, you bugging.
Nigga.
Paying payments on this shit, nigga. How are you living? Like,
you must be sucking some dick, nigga. Come on,
I don't know.
You must be doing something or some gay porn on the low or something like that.
Live within your means, people. Live within your means.
Google that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, word. Definitely live within your means. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever try to be somebody you're not.
Yeah, be yourself. If you can't afford them J's, don't cop. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford that fucking bathing ape hoodie, let it rock. You know what I'm saying? It's always, every Saturday is gonna be another pair of Jordans. When it's your time to shine, nigga, you shine.
Word.
That's all it is. You know what I mean?
If you think you don't got money for a certain thing, just hold on to it. Think about it.
Know yourself.
And within a week, literally, you know how trends are. Literally within a week, everybody start rocking something different, and then you come out with that same shit that you thought nobody had and nobody could afford, that you couldn't afford, and then you'll come out with it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it won't be that trendy no more. And all of a sudden, you realize that you just wasted your goddamn fucking money. So get over it.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit and stop following trends.
I done bought plenty pair of kicks. Matter of fact, you know what? I done wasted a lot of money on jeans.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna say drugs.
Nah, well, drugs too, but I don't think that's
drugs
a waste of money.
isn't a waste. It is not a waste. I agree with that.
I say I done spent mad money on jeans. Like I when I was younger, I followed the jean fads.
Did you?
Yeah, like I was into the jean fads. Was
that like the rip thing and the dirt thing and making it like it was,
yeah, I was into that. I spent a lot of money on.
I think a lot of people were into that.
Evisu, True Religion, 7 Jeans, fucking antique jeans back in the days. Red Monkeys, all that bullshit.
See, my stores were different. My stores were like Goodwill, Salvation Army, Old Navy.
Yeah. You know? And you know what? Those jeans lasted you longer. And I used to spend bread on True Religion jeans that already
friends of my mom.
It was already ripped up. It was already dirty. Like I was buying jeans that was ripped up already, and people like, yo, them jeans is crack, yo. And I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Feeling good. Like, yo, these jeans is dope. And in the wintertime, I'm not wearing them because they got fucking holes in them.
Yeah, why the hell would you wear jeans with holes in them?
Yeah, I'm not. And New York niggas do that, though. They'll fucking throw a pair of thermals under there and be there with the ripped jeans on the train.
Just to be cool, right?
Yeah, just to be cool, mad soggy with the Jordans. I done seen dudes, I know you done seen dudes in the hood when they walking in the streets and it's raining and they get caught unexpected and they go and put a plastic bag over their shoes. I done seen dudes walking like that, man. And if that's what you about, yo, just know yourself, man. You trying too hard. You trying to. I done had more chicks give me looks with a pair of Reeboks on that no nigga ever seen, like some back in the day joints or some ill ass Pumas. You wearing the same Jordans that everybody in the hood got and can't wait to wear. I see dudes going to Foot Locker in the morning when I get out of work, because I work at night. So when I come in the morning, I see the line. I see motherfuckers standing there. Cold. It's chilly. Niggas standing there with chairs out with their girl. They got their girl.
I would walk by with a bowl of soup.
Nigga, I'm walking by, it's a dude standing there. He got his girl there, his mom there, his little brother there, and he buying sneakers for everybody.
He made it like a family thing.
Yeah, it's a family thing. My nigga, you got your whole family standing out there so you can make a couple.
He said, wait a minute.
Little $100 on eBay, nigga.
He said, wait a minute. I want to make some quick money real quick, and at the same time, I want to have not enough money to eat lunch every day at work. So I'm gonna have all my family members standing outside with me in the cold.
Yeah.
And this is how we gonna do
this. And you just giving all that money to Michael Jordan so he could fucking do whatever the fuck he do.
And you literally the man for like, what, 1 or 2 days? So what you do, you put the Jordans on, you walk down the block, you take them back home, you wipe them down, you put them right back in the box and put them on eBay.
Yeah.
That's all you really do.
Yeah.
That's all you really do.
And you know what? You rock the Jordans, and guess what? 10 million other motherfuckers did the same exact thing. You're not special.
Thing, stupid.
You're not special, my nigga. Go buy 20 pairs of Converse, my nigga, and come out with the Converse stunting. Like, I'm tired of seeing these dudes going so hard for Jordans. Like, and the fucked up thing is, you know me, I always was on the sneakers.
Word, get some pumps like my homie right here.
Always was on the sneakers, and I seen everybody was on Jordans, and it's like
now I'm on the pumps because of him.
Yeah, I'm on my Reebok pumps, I'm on my Pumas, I'm on my Asics, I'm on all that, because all the Jordans that I wanted from back in the days, like, I done bought twice already. All the shit done came out like 1,000 times in a row. You know what I mean? This motherfucker standing online for the same exact shoe
that you bought like 5 years ago.
Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why am I wasting $200 and something plus tax on some shit that I already done stunted with? I done got the looks already. I don't need this shit again.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go and deadass buy some exclusive shits from Japan and just stun on niggas and not even let them know what it is. Just like it's some regular shit.
Word. That sounds a lot better than spending $250.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yo, I done got more compliments from things that people never seen before. You're not gonna get compliments with Jordans, or like some Nikes.
Yeah, you gotta wear some red shit.
Yeah, because everybody's seen them. Somebody's not gonna come up to you and say, "Hey, I like your Jordans that 5 other motherfuckers done just wore." I'm stopping everybody. I'm stopping every motherfucker with their new 12s on. Hold on, stop. Yo, I like your 12s, homie.
Even though I just seen them like 2 seconds ago on another fool.
Even though I could just walk into the store and touch them. Yeah, I like your 12s, man. I like them new 13s. Get the fuck out of here. The only nigga you stunting for is other dudes.
Word.
You stunting for other dudes.
That's a little weird.
That's a little weird. And you know what? It's a little down low, like... Why do you want attention from other men?
Yeah, man. If you want attention from girls, man, you gotta wear red shit. And you gotta wear shit that when girls look at it, they be like, "Oh man, that look like some different shit. I never seen a nigga wear some shit like that. Not some Jordans."
Most importantly, you gotta have confidence. If you don't have confidence, it don't matter what the fuck you wearing. You can have $1 million worth of clothing on. If you don't have confidence, you're not getting bitches. I know people who have been pretty well off, who can spend money on good clothes, and they still don't know how to talk to women. And I don't know other motherfuckers who been in jail and can still get a bitch.
Oh man, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So know yourself, yo. If you got bills and you fucking up your credit and you doing all this shit just to look good, so your homies could be like, yo, my nigga, them J's is
Cause that's who you really dressing for.
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
that's who you really dressing for.
Cause honest to God, yo, when you get with a girl. And you like really get with a girl, you notice after a while, look, you spend 80% of your time with your girl with your shirt off. You don't even got no shorts on. You got maybe boxes, or you probably just laying up in bed with her naked. Mm-hmm. Right? She over there with basically nothing on. So who you really getting dressed for? Who you really going outside for?
Yeah.
Who you really, putting on them Jordans and them nice fancy clothes for, man? Nobody. Because as soon as you get in that house with that girl, you going to rip all them stuff off. She going to be butt naked walking around your crib. And you going to be King Dingaling walking around like a Kuna Matata, man. Everything going right now.
Everything is good. Fuck it.
I'm telling you, man.
So, what we basically trying to say is, we've been rambling a lot, but what we trying to say is, just know yourself, know your budget, spend your money accordingly. Don't try to keep up with every fad, because you know what? You're going to fuck up your money. You're going to fuck up your credit. You're never going to experience what you want to experience, because everything you buy is going to be like, oh, this is great. Wear it one time, use it one time, and then it's not special anymore.
It's not.
So you know what I mean? You could have invested that in yourself. You could have invested that energy, that money.
Your hopes, your dreams.
Yeah, you could have invested that all back in yourself. You could have bought some drugs.
Look. What we really trying to say right now, the main message out of all of this and everything we just talked about is fuck Tyler Perry, man. Yo, that nigga done, because of his movies, man. Tyler Perry, man. I'm being for real. If you didn't understand everything we said and you can't link that up to Tyler Perry, then there's something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with us. We not being haters. We being participators and we being communicators and we letting y'all know what's going on.
If you supporting Tyler Perry and he's not giving you anything new, if he hasn't surprised you, fuck Tyler Perry.
You still have $4 in your bank account after you jacked off, then Tyler Perry ain't giving you shit. Remember
fuck
that?
Tyler Perry. Spend your money on drugs. I like drugs. And listen, we talk a lot of shit on this show, and you know what? It's because of drugs. And me and my homie, we was having a talk about drugs the other day. And the talk was, honestly, we couldn't get drugs. Have you ever been in that situation in New York City or the world, whoever the fuck is listening? Have you ever been in a situation where you had money, you had opportunity, you had a fucking twinkle in your eye, and you couldn't get the drugs you wanted?
Part-time hustlers.
Part-time hustlers out here selling you hope, giving you false information, telling you they gonna be where they ain't. All these fucking part-time hustlers out here.
I like that. Telling you they gonna be where they ain't.
These motherfuckers out here.
That's exactly what they do.
Yo, me and my homie, we like our weed. Like millions of other Americans and billions of other fucking citizens on this earth, because weed is awesome.
And it's about to be legalized.
Hopefully. And me and my homie, we wanted weed. Did you have money for weed?
Oh my God, I had a couple monies on me.
I had some greenbacks. I had some myrrh and frankincense for my weed.
I had monies.
And weed man say he come with weed, but weed man no come with weed.
Could you believe that shit? Yo, I hate when that fucking shit happens, yo. Fucking part-time hustlers.
Yo,
you hit them up because you want some bud, and literally, like, you just listen. I'm not trying to do nothing illegal. I'm just trying to unwind after a long day. It's been a stressful day. You know, I work with people that, you know, that maybe you don't want to work with, or maybe you feel that way, or maybe I feel that way, or whatever the hell. But you know, sometimes you need to smoke an L to unwind and to relax, and to make a phone call and to place a phone call, and to have a nigga tell you, yo, I'm not in the hood, or yo, I'm not around, or yo, I can't get it right now. Like, nigga, why did you tell me when you gave me your phone number? And yo, call me anytime, day or night. I'm that nigga. I'm that dude. I'm that guy that's going to supply you and give you all that shit. Because that's what you basically telling me. I mean, you don't say it like that. Because usually when they give you a number, they go on some shit. They be like this. For example, you know, you got to read through the lines.
Call me. Call my phone.
You got to read through the lines.
I'm the plug. Call my phone.
Right, through the lines, you got to read through it. You got to be like, because they come up there and be like, yo, you looking for some bucks? Yeah, yo, I got that fire. Hey, yo, take my number then. You got it? All right, yo, call me. Anytime. And just walk off. And that right there, that's basically him telling you, yo, call me anytime, day and night. But listen, when you call me, about 90% of the time, you're going to be disappointed. About 80% of the times, I'm going to ignore your phone calls. About 70% of the times, I'm going to just let your shit go to voicemail. And then about 50% of the times, whenever I feel like it, that's when I'm going to answer you. That's what he's really saying to you.
Yeah.
Stop being part-time hustlers.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of part-time hustlers out there. I mean, we won't get too much into the drug game this episode, but we was just really frustrated that we wanted drugs and couldn't get them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you had a hard day at work, when you had a hard day at life, sometimes you need your drugs. And if you listen to this, hopefully you smoking an L and you drinking a Budweiser and you not doing nothing else crazy. You know, if you shooting needles in your arm, if you putting things up your nose, you know, just be careful.
I guess next week we'll talk about more on the drugs and stuff like that. That'll probably be next week's podcast thing. You know what I mean? So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, we said it here first. You know, we talked about real stuff. We kept it real with y'all.
Yeah, it's a little piece of us. You know, Tales from the Basement. I'm Artie.
I'm Prospect. You already know.
We're going to take you out with a little B.I.G. Rest in peace.
Tune in next week, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck Tyler Perry.
Don't see his movie.
Step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Got your wig pushed back. Uno, never let no one know how much dough you hold. Cause you know that you're the breed jealousy, especially if that man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Number two, never let it